How's it going, everyone? Cerebral54 here. Hope you guys have been doing good. Today I have an expanded match with Metagross GX, and a few of his pals in this deck. Since I don't know what my next deck profile is going to be and what kind of matches I'm going to show you guys next with that, I'm probably going to show a few random matches with a bunch of random decks. Maybe not so much Gengar. I don't want to play that deck to death in this channel, but maybe some other stuff. Today is going to be Metagross. Next time, I'm not sure yet. Maybe some Dark Box, Dark Trance. Anyways, so open up with this Jirachi here. This is a pretty standard Pokemon to run in a deck like this. A deck that is very, very slow and needs a few turns to set up. I really like Metagross GX, but he's just not fast enough. He's just too slow. I've played against a few, matches against like Arceus variants and what have you, and he just dies too quick. By the time you get him ready, you're already dead pretty much. So I got a more well-rounded match today, you could say, since my opponent is playing a tier two, not tier two, like a tier 3 deck, like us, you could say. He's running this Pikachu Nuzzle deck. Got the Emolga there that can gather the Pokemon with Nuzzle. It's actually going to rotate out, well, not pretty soon, but by the end of this season from Lost Thunder. I would imagine, yeah, Lost Thunder is going to rotate out. And this Pachirisu too, that lets you gather lightning energies on your Nuzzle Pokemon. So this sort of Nuzzle tactic has been around basically since we got the Snuckle generator, I think it's called. The Pachirisu that gets the energies. There was Raichu GX from Shining Legends. You could use that. You could use a bunch of other Pokemon. But I'm going to go ahead and play Jasmine here. Jasmine is a really good card in this deck that I like to run. And I am to go second so that I can use it. It's kind of funny. It's like they planned ahead with the new rules because all of the supporters, like Jasmine, like I think some other cards, that you get the plus if you go second and if it's your first turn. If it was you got to go first, then they would have been useless. But Jasmine allowed me here to get a bunch of different Pokemon. Got our Metang, got the Beldums, got a Metagross, and that's all I'm going to do for this turn. Just keep searching. I would have liked to see like a rare candy. Hopefully Jirachi helps me see one next turn if it survives. But get the Metagross out. Get a bunch of Metagrosses. This is what you want, and that's the problem. The deck is really slow because you need a bunch of Metagrosses so you can gather the energies to attack and then retreat to another Metagross, discard the energies, heal, do all those sorts of tactics. Typical Metagross GX tactics, if you're familiar, if you used it when Guardians Rising came out, with Solgaleo and stuff. So my opponent is still gonna gather the energies, and it looks like he's not running Raichu GX, but running this new Raichu from Cosmic Eclipse. Now, this card, I said it in the review too, it's a difficult Pokemon to use. I mean, what it does, other Pokemon do the same thing and better. Like Rayquaza does this better, Rayquaza GX. You've got Greninja Zoroark GX does this sort of thing for Darkness Energies. I mean, what else? I just reviewed the VMAX Rising set. There's a Vigavolt that does almost the same thing. It's just you have a bunch of Pokemon that do this, but not all of them do it well. And some of them are very difficult to use as well, let alone the damage output. So luckily enough, I get a rare candy with the Jirachi there, and we'll be able to get our Metagross out and get the Metang out too. So it's good. I'm halfway there, you could say. And we're going to go with Cynthia. I'm not going to play my Stadium, always keeping it around until he plays something first. We probably don't need that anyway. The Ultra of the Sun just helps with the fire weakness. My opponent probably won't be playing fire Pokemon. And gonna use the Cherish Ball and get the Dene and get the Metagross here. I could have grabbed another Metagross too, but it's not really necessary. I guess I'm gonna I got the Dene because we don't have a supporter. Alright, so this is kind of a stalemate as we're both setting up, but damn, my opponent, he freaking has like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 lightning energies. That's a crazy amount. And if he uses Snuggly Generator again, which he does, it seems, he's gonna, he's gonna get all of his energies from his deck. I mean, how many do you even run, dude? But man, he has enough for everybody. So that's 4, 6, 9, 12, 13 energies. God damn it. And now, I think we gotta go to the offensive here. So what am I gonna get? Get the max potion or get the megaphone? Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna use the Dene here. So put the third metal energy on Metagross, and I gotta go to the offensive because the more energies he's gathering, the scarier he is. He already gathered so many. And we gotta play the Dene down to draw cards. Dump a few things, which is sad, but it is what it is. Got that Cramorant V over there too. This is just something, if we power up with Metagross, it can be a sniper. I don't like the Pokemon, but I like it as a card, you know? Even if it's a kind of a not so cool bird, whatever, from the Galar region. Its stats are good, the attacks are good, that's what matters. If we're being competitive, if you're going to be competitive in the TCG, it's the effects that matter, not what Pokemon is good. Right. So, powerful Spark, he just 260, just about enough to get the knockout. I mean, look at this. Freaking, like, what is it, like 9 and 4, 13 energies, and he just barely gets the knockout. Like, I really wanted to see a frying pan with the Dene, because that would have blocked the knockout, but we didn't manage to do so. If I did, I was going to survive. And it's pretty straightforward what I'm going to do. Just keep attacking with Metagross, depleting his Pokemon and energies, and hopefully we manage to survive. I think now is a good opportunity for me to use N. Let's play the Jirachi down first. I don't want to be drawing it. Let's see, and god damn it, still no frying pan. I run 2 in the deck. Not yet, I guess. So Giga Hammer, get rid of this dude, and he loses 2 energies as well. Not bad. Got the Lysander too. That's gonna be handy. I'm gonna target down like one of the Amogas that have a lot of lightning energies on them. Got the Frying Pan too, but now, thanks to the KOs that I got, I think I should be able to survive his attacks. I knocked off a lot of lightning energies from his field, so I think we're good. He's still pretty dangerous though. He has a 1 prize attacker. My Pokemon gives 2 prizes when it gets KO'd. So, we're not out of the game yet, but we're not exactly in a pretty situation either. And it looks like, man, he's still attaching energies. I don't know where he's getting them from. I think he must have recovered a few of them back in the deck. Wasn't paying attention to what he used. Maybe like a recycler or something, or like a super rod. Anyway, so he still can't get the KO. He's going to get rid of my stadium with Field Blower, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, whatever. I just don't want you to play anything annoying like a Shrine, and we're good. And going to use the Volcaner, get an item and a lightning energy. And, realistically, both of these decks, against the top meta competitive Pokemon, they don't really have a chance. But I like to show some of these more tier 3 matches, you could say, when both decks are kind of, you could say, not exactly weak, but they're both in a lesser tier when it comes to playability. It makes for interesting matches, interesting interactions. Just showing the best decks all the time, it's kind of boring. I mean, so 240 damage, just barely survive. But as long as we survive, I can just use the max potion. So perfect. This is the combo you do with Metagross. And now, gonna get the energies right back and attack. So, since we don't have any other supporter and I've got the Lysander, I think this is a good opportunity for me to just use this and just kill one of the Emolgas that has 3 energies on. Now, the reason why I do this is obviously to get rid of more energies from him, but because I kind of want him with the frying pan and him losing energies, I want to be able to take 2 hits on this Metagross if I'm able to. It's going to go a long way. So far, we're not in danger of Metagross dying in one shot, but I still gotta be careful. I gotta lower his energies even more. So there's Brock's Grit, and he's gonna recycle a bunch of his stuff again. Lightning energies, Raichu, and Molga even. Evolve into Raichu, and then Max Elixir. God damn it, he missed that. That's a good thing that he did. And just pretty straightforward. It's just a race now. Who gets to kill who first? And I have one more max potion. At least I think I do. I'm not sure if I discarded it or something. But only 2 in the deck because of space. But yeah, another problem this deck has is that you're really pushed with your space. Like all of the things you want to try and squeeze in, like switching cards, energies, the max potions, candies, is hard. Okay, so what we're gonna do is retreat again. Man, still doing 170 with all that. And let's see, get the energies on you, and I'm gonna kill the Raichu here. Hopefully we see like a max potion or something. It might even be prized too. I don't remember discarding it, so I'm not sure. But Giga Hammer, get rid of this dude. To be honest, I wanted to show you guys like the Metagross from Celestial Storm, but by now it's probably too weak. And the problem with that is that I never had enough of the Stevens. I only have 1 Steven in TCG Online. I got 2 in real life. But if you're going to use that Metagross, you want to at least be able to take advantage of Steven as much as you can. It's the only plus that deck has, really. Its damage isn't great. It's even worse than maybe Dusknoir, because at least Dusknoir can use the spell tags too. Oh well. And now my opponent played down the Thunder Mountain. I mean, he has enough energies to attack anyway, so that's pretty much a filler stadium there. But I am going to try and get rid of it. I don't want to make it easy for you at all. So use a Molga, get an Emolga. And he has 6, 8, 9, still freaking 9 energies. So powerful spark, 200 damage. But you guys can see, I mean, he has like freaking 9 energies and he can't even KO this Metagross. I mean, if Greninja Zoroark had 9 energies, you best believe everything would be dead. So that's what I mean by, these decks, they're lesser decks pretty much, whether we like it or not. I did use Raichu GX2 a little bit in Standard, I believe. Yeah, it was in Standard before it rotated out. And, it's a cool little strategy. You just need a lot of energies. By the time you get the energies, they're already screwing you over. So We don't have any max potion. Both of the dudes are hurt. I'm gonna have to start sacrificing them. It's really bad. I guess the good news is at least that I only need to get 2 more prizes. So VS Seeker, I guess get the Lysander. Just try something. Let's target down Emolga again. I just really want him to lose energies, but I think no matter what, no matter how many I get rid of from his field, the Metagross is both of them die now. So that's very unfortunate. So I get the max potion, so I guess we didn't use both of them, it seems. I wish I had that. I could have used that on the previous turn, and this Metagross would have survived well with that frying pan. But he's actually going to make a Ninja Boy play there and get the Zekrom. I wasn't expecting that, but I guess it's not that surprising in a deck like this. So this is pretty damn dangerous because not only does he get the KO, which you would have gotten anyway, but I don't really have any way to deal with that guy's GX attack. I don't run Mew in this deck, there's just not enough space. And even if I did, I don't have it right now. And we're basically screwed. I mean, what am I going to promote? No matter who I promote, he just needs to target down the Dedenne GX, and he wins. But we're going to promote the Metagross anyway, because it's the only thing I can do. Use the max potion there. And I guess this is now an opportunity to use Algorithm. It's the only thing we can do. It just works out so perfectly. I mean, I'm glad I didn't use it in the beginning, because now we'll be able to grab exactly what we need. So Rescue Stretcher first. I need to get some of my dudes there. And, well, some of my dudes. Both of the Metagrosses and, well, actually 2 Beldum, 1 Metagross, because I can't get more than 1 out anyway. Use Geotech System and use the GX attack. That's all we can do. We're just going to get what we can get. And, I mean, if he uses the GX attack, which he has enough energies, I'm going to lose. But there's always misplays. There's always misplays. I'm kind of giving away what's going to happen, but I keep playing here. I'm just going to get Delmise, get a few Pokemon, and get the Nest Ball, I guess, thin the deck out more. But to be honest, I didn't realize myself. I thought that, you know what, if I promote Metagross, he can take a hit, and then if he gets a KO on like one of the Jirachis or something, that he doesn't win. And maybe he got confused himself, but technically he had me in a checkmate position, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe he forgot. It was probably a mistake. But indeed, he's going to use his GX attack. It's the best option for him right now. But he's going to make the mistake and not target down the Dedenne GX. If he did, it would have been an easy KO. I mean, it can kill the Tapu Lele GX, it can also kill Dedenne, and this is how these Pokemon can become a liability to you. But him debating and thinking so much, I guess he really must have forgotten and not realized that the Dedenne was there. He did not realize, or he forgot, because Tac Bolt GX, and he didn't target it. He targeted the Jirachi, and I'm like, what, dude? You must have forgotten. But right now, I have the VS Seeker. I've got the necessary energies. I didn't use Giga Hammer on the previous turn, so I can do it now. So all we have to do is just use Geotech System, manually attach an energy, and just get the Lysander and win. So it's basically GG. To be honest, this wasn't my game. Obviously, you guys can see that we did really well, but that Zekrom had me in a checkmate position, but because of the misplay he made, I guess forgetting about Dedenne, it's my game. So sometimes you get wins like that. It happened to me when I just gave away games when I should have won, and now I got the benefit of that misplay. So great. So GG. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Saber 4. Wasay.